in my life.
Wow.
One was for my high school senior pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was a small child, would spend summers in Memphis. My grandmother would always take me to get my hair done when I was with that particular side of my family.
Right.
But other than that, I've been natural almost all of my life. So
Wow.
I've had a kind of different experience. And as soon as the pictures were done, or as soon as I would just chop it off because I hated it. So I always did it for other people. I never did it because I wanted to.
Right. Okay.
Or it was kind of forced on me because when you're a little girl, sometimes you don't have choices about what happens to your hair. So,
right.
But I've had all of my life people touching my hair
Mm.
and feeling like they were entitled
Mm.
to be able to access my hair.
Yes.
Because I grew up in Ames, Iowa. I grew up in predominantly white communities, and so having people have this exotic little brown girl with crazy hair running around,
Exactly.
they felt like they could just come up to me and
Right.
pet me and touch me. And so that's the experience I've had most of my life.
Awesome. Wow.
I think that's important.
Yes.
Well, when I was younger, when I didn't have the agency to have a voice to say no, I just would be like, okay, whatever, and kind of shriek away.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got older and felt like I had more control over my body, then I would voice my disdain with their decisions, sometimes in not so pleasant language.
You were gonna say,
well, I was gonna say, I think that makes a big difference whether people ask or they just intrude. Because you don't go around, touching strangers' hair or
right.
acquaintances' hair.
Right.
But if you ask, at least you give me the option to say, not right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or maybe a quarter or something.
Yeah. Or no. Yeah. So as you can see, we are having a lot of fun, interesting discussions. We're going to get ready to go to a commercial break. I want to thank all of you for allowing me to put you on camera, as beautiful as you are. And we will be back with everyone in just a moment. Just a reminder, if you are watching live, and I see that some of you are, if you would like to chat with us, click chat at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It'll ask you to enter. I'm tongue-tied today. What is that? It'll ask you to enter a nickname. It can be your real name, fake name. I don't care. I just need to know what to call you. And click enter, and you'll be able to ask us questions, give us comments. Tell us about your hair care journey. If you are natural, if you're curly curious, I love that term, by the way. And you have questions, feel free to ask. Rachel, are you a stylist?
I am not. I think we all, do family or little cousins or friends hair, but I'm not a certified stylist.
Okay. You'll hear some noise in the background. I've got people coming in. We've got more naturals coming in. You're fine. Well, I do think, though, Rachel may not be a professional stylist, but Rachel and Heather have been giving us excellent tips. So if you have questions that you want to have answered, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to put them on the spot. You can answer by typing on in and asking. And we'll be back in about 6 to 8 minutes. Before we go, though, thank you so much for the discussion on if anyone's ever asked to touch your hair. Because I think it's important for other people to understand the reason people ask to touch our hair is because to them it's not normal. The norm is straight Caucasian hair. No one asks, out of all of the people I've polled, no one asked the Caucasian women that I polled if someone can touch their hair, because we're always inundated with pictures of their hair. So it becomes the norm, and which makes us different or exotic. I love that you use the word exotic. So it's like if a tiger, someone walked the tiger in right now. It's not something we see every day, right? And they say, oh, it's tame, would you want to touch it? That's just word. Like, no. Okay, maybe I use, a lion cub. How about that? Someone walked that in, you'd want to touch it because it's unusual. And the message I want to bring across today is that Black women are not unusual or exotic. We are us, okay? And we are everywhere. And this is what our hair looks like when we're born. It's just our natural hair. If you are curious, however, and you do want to touch it, please ask first. Because most of us are empowered enough, once we make the decision to go natural, it shows a sense of empowerment. So most of us are empowered enough to give you a straight answer, yes or no. But do know that this is what we are. This is who we are. And especially living in Des Moines, Iowa, where we make up 8% of the population as African Americans, we tend to get that question asked a lot. So I had to say that on my soapbox. I'm going to go to commercial break. While we're on break, please feel free to log in, chat at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. We'll be back in just a little bit. And I have to turn around because my stuff is behind